next game, you can get one too. We want your pizza theory to be as durable and infinite free. If you're having an issue, forward, 6'9", number 21, Noah Chloe. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Preston. Guards, 6'3", number 24, Ken.
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Greg. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Cada in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Thomas. MP scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And it's Simons with the ball for the Celtics. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's MP. Last time, 45 points for him. Pass to George. MP, a screen on Simons. The shot. George, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Simons outside, and here's Brown. It as the shot clock ticks down.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
Pass to George. MP outside. Claxton a screen on Simons. Here's MP. And Claxton gets the bucket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Brown against George. Brown inside. Simons outside. Off target from outside.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Over to the left wing. Here's Clowney. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And here's Brown for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 5 points.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot. Because he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
The 3, George. Rebound Boston. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And it was those effort plays that put them over the top. They were the harder working team. Simple as that.
Cada, no good. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Nets. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor. And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
MP left side for three. Queta pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Thomas. He shoots it. Cash money on the open jump shot. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nets?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Now here's MP. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Clowney. 5 to shoot. And there's a pick. Back to Thomas. Shoots over White. Thomas misses. Boston trailing. Here's Simons. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. The kick out to White. The three on target from range.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's George. In the game against New York, very impressive. And the basket by MP.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
Pass to Tillman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Simons. Claxton with the block. Brown against George. Inside. Here's MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 3rd assist of the night.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Here's Queta. He had a big outing in that Pacers game as well. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Celtics lead by 1. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Thomas outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Thomas has got 5.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responds with one of his own.
Here's an 8-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
MP up top. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Here's Tillman, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Clowney, kicks it to George. MP up top. He's covered by Simons. Brown against George. The 3. Queta pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Brooklyn trailing. MP with it. Now guarded by Brown. MP, the pass to Thomas. Misses off the right iron.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now, that's how you reboot a team.
Now here's MP. Claxton a screen on Simons. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Claxton throws it down.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams changing it up here. On the floor for Boston, we've got Chris Boucher, also Sam Hauser out there, and it's Shireman in at the 2. They grab their own miss. The shot by Garza, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
MP, the pass to George. Back to MP. Now Williams. Kicks it out to MP. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Outside. Williams. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's Garza. Guarded by Sharp. Hauser outside. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Williams passes to MP. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Sharp. Back to MP. Now Williams. Shot from the wing. MP. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Celtics lead by 8. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He scored 45 points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's White. The Nets making their last shot. White missing again. Oh, got a piece of it. Boucher on the screen. From behind the arc. White can't hit.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
MP outside. There's a screen, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Boston also changing it up. Cadis checked in for Garza. Jaylen Brown comes in for Boucher. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Shireman. Now here's Simons. He's got 5. To the inside. Right side Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
MP outside. Pass to George. Out to the right wing. MP outside. Claxton a screen on Simons. Here's MP. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Celtics lead by 8. Brown downhill. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
Nice shot by George. George has got his first 2 points of the night. And so Simons will bring it up for Boston. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Outside White. Pass to Queta. Now Simons. There's the 3. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
No one covering. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm... for my revenge.
Now here's Brown. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Indiana. Down low. Now here's Hauser. The D's right on him. The shot won't fall. Nets trail by 8. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Boston's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Simons to the paint. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside White. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. White's got 10 points in the game. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Cameron Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. And the Celtics also making a change. Tillman's checked in. MP against Simons. Here's MP taking it inside. Pass to George. Simons with a steal. Hauser with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Simons. Takes the 3, and that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Boston.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Clowney's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Hauser passes to Brown. Back to Hauser. From outside the arc. Rebound Brooklyn.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Simons against MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Celtics lead by 7. Brown finds Simons. Knocked loose. Stolen by MP. It's George on the wing. To the inside. Claxton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Now here's Simons. He's got 11.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
MP inside. He's covered by Simons. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal. Third team foul.
And that one misses. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, VA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Now here's George. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Shot clock at 6. MP, the pass to George. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. They've led by as many as 11. Hauser outside. Pass to Keita. Now here's Simons to snap the cold streak. Knocks it down from distance. Simons got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
MP, the pass to Thomas. It's George on the wing. Screen by Claxton. Fires from deep. George, no good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside, Brown. Here's Tillman. Hauser, right side. Simons deciding where to go with it. Deflected by George.
An elite defender. PG excels at being at the right place at the right time.
Nets trail by 5. MP outside. George outside. Hits the front of the rim and out. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, yeah!
Hey there, everybody.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Celtics.
They've had the hot hand from deep.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian and...
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Cam Thomas out there with MP. Then there's George. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
Boston leading by 3. There's Simons with a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. White with a steal. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Brian, that's you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. So it's Brooklyn now. Following the bucket by Boston. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. That one off the back iron and out. Nets trail by 5. Now here's MP. 10 points for him. It's Thomas on the wing. That three's off the mark. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. MP against Simons. Oh, the power move from MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Simons passes to Tillman. It's Brown on the wing. Outside White. Puts it up. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And that's 15 points for Derek White.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's MP, right wing. Screen by MP. Claxton passes to MP. MP drills the 3.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Brown finds Simons. Back to Brown. There's a screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 11 points.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in a two-man game.
Simons against MP. Pass to Clowney. Brown with the steal. On the wing, Simons. The three is up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Thomas passes to MP. Rebound Boston. Simons outside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
MP inside. He's covered by Simons. MP against Simons.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
From MP.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 7. Pass to Brown. Simons outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Nets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. A foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Boston leading by 7. Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 6. 20 feet out. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Simons against MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
And here's Simons outside with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Cater's got 6 in the quarter.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. MP, a screen on Brown. Pass to MP. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Yep, that one goes. Cater's got 8.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
MP outside. Shot from 12. Cater pulls it in. Cater has got rebound number 7 tonight. And stolen by Claxton. Pass to Clowney. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Cater. Simons outside. 3-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
There's Simons with a 3. It's rebounded by George.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's George. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Stop the drought. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
You gotta love how George always keeps his options open, willing to make the right pass.
Here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Here's Simons, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on MP.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Boston, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins. And, of course, Brooklyn down a few spots. Now here's MP. 19 points in the game. Back to Williams. White against Thomas. Good work defensively by White.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Boucher, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Clowney. He's got 6. And here's MP from outside. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Celtics lead by 11. Brown with it. Outside White. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Thomas passes to MP. Boston down low. Boucher on him. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Three-pointer. Thomas misses.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the triple-2.
White can't hit. Nets trail by 11. Thomas passes to MP. Knocked away. Brown with the steal. Stolen by MP. In transition. MP fast up the floor.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, coach. No doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments.
Substitution here for Boston. Cadis checked in for Garza. Jaylen Brown comes in for lineup. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Shireman. And Brooklyn with possession here. 4-point game. George outside. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Clowney. Rebound Boston. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the court right now for the Celtics. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Queta in at the center position. Pass to George. Launches it. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Boston leading by 4. And here's Simons. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Simons got 19 points.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You see it, mature beyond his years. MP sees the opening, does not hesitate.
Good on the second one. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Fader on the way. And George with some nice D.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
To the middle. Here's Clowney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just selfless stuff on that dish from MP.
Celtics lead by 4. White looking it over. Pass to Brown. White with a screen on George. Outside, Brown. Outside for Boucher. Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
for Brooklyn. They've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. From deep, MP fires in the triple. He's got 25.
His second triple of the Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Fans, get out of your seats. Come on, start making some noise for your Brooklyn Nets team.
Tillman's checked in for Boucher. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from Boston's head athletic trainer. They've concluded it's a pinched nerve in the neck, causing a pins and needles type of feeling in the arm. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Allie, thanks for the report. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
MP, the pass to Thomas. That one goes in. 7 points here for Cam Thomas.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
There's Simons with a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simon's progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
MP, the pass to Thomas. Off the mark there with a 3.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Simons outside. Driving in. And the layup is good. Simons has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
MP, the pass to Claxton. Back to MP. Now George. They double team George. MP fires. Ooh, it doesn't go. Boston leading by 9. Brown with it. Claxton picks him up. Simons. And he nails it.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
MP inside. He's covered by Simons. Here's MP. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Here's Simons. With a crossover. Claxton with the block. Thomas against White. Here's MP. Now Claxton.
Last 2 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
Simons. The 3 is in.
And you can just tell Simons has a lot of trust in his three-point shooting ability.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. George! Oh, the long ball, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Simons fires. Money from 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's George. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts up the tray. Oh, he can't hit it. And so Simons will bring it up for Boston. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Simons.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
The bucket is good! So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Thanks, guys. Tough loss tonight, MP. You did a
Safely move to the exits.
I mean, other than you, Dom? Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Dom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is